Different videos have gone viral. Typically, many do so when it comes to chilling events that have no logical explanation. Do you want to hear about some that will make your hair stand on end? Let's get started. Number 5. In this video, you can clearly see how an intrepid cat walks slowly through the garden. After a few seconds, it decides to flee. But at that moment, the security camera of the house takes the exact moment where it runs and disappears from the filming. This can be terrifying, even possibly an act of witchcraft, where the cat is possessed and looking for something more. Number 4. How many times a day do you look in the mirror and wonder if it's you on the other side? This is perhaps what many think, but did you know the case of the mirror child with a life of his own? As infants, their innocence does not allow them to see beyond, but a camera captured everything on video. It's a little boy who grimaces at the mirror and enjoys its reaction. As he moves away from the mirror, his reflex in the mirror comes first. Yes, as you saw. He doesn't do it at the same time. The child in the mirror moves a few seconds first. Kind of creepy, isn't it? But many think it's a perspective of the camera angle that makes us see that. What if it isn't? Is there life behind the mirrors? Number 3. How many tales about death have you heard where it appears to look for those who have behaved badly? This time, the so-called Reaper has an interesting way to get out in broad daylight and in a New Mexico cemetery. The person who took the video was a woman who, in 2014, was passing through this dark place. The interesting thing is that there was still sunlight. This lady claims to have seen it, and her filming proves it. A figure in a black tunic levitating in the area. In spite of being incredible, there are other demonstrations that show that it has appeared more than once. We do not know what it is about, but the video speaks for itself. This terrifying being, baptized as the death, stalks this cemetery in New Mexico. There are photographs that ratify the fact, but do you think it's true? Number 2. The nights are tenebrous, and when dawn approaches is when there is more paranormal activity. This is what a group of young people who were looking for something in a house saw. These are hands on the roof, a chilling supernatural event. As they walked through the garden of a house, they noticed something strange. Hands began to knock on the window of a house. A person was seen to do it in an uncontrolled manner, an act that greatly impacted those who saw it. It could be a ghost that died tragically, or just someone's crazy joke. In either case, it's a terrifying video. Number 1. Do you believe in aliens? Do you have any idea what they look like? In a very dark tunnel, you could see the figure of what looked like a humanoid. Its characteristics were chilling, very thin, elongated, bulging eyes, and white. Its mouth was open, it had no hair, and its rachitic state was clearly noticeable. It is believed that it was a sick person, but with this clinical condition, he would not have the strength to walk, much less to be there. Then it would be the sighting of an extraterrestrial or a malign energy seeking souls for eternity. Zero Zone. Crocodiles are highly dangerous reptiles from which it is difficult to escape because of their teeth and strength. Most of them are found in lakes, ponds, or areas that are not very well traveled by man. But in the next video, we will see something terrifying that happens when you invade their habitat. A young man photographed the habitat of these ferocious animals. His mistake was to do it so close to the shore, leaving him very vulnerable to the crocodile's stalking. The moment was stressful because the young man had not seen the animal or its advance. Those who accompanied him shouted that he was close and should leave, but he did not listen to them. Seconds before the animal hurled itself at the young man, he reacted and managed to get away from it. His friends ran to help him climb the small but high hill that separated them. In these cases, the best thing is to keep distance and to choose between a good photo and your life. As you can see, in one way or another, we can always be exposed to danger and paranormal events. Sometimes, only a camera is able to capture what our eyes can't see. The result? Spooky videos.